Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is ready to bounce within the next few hours and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat, again, for all of y'all who watched this morning's pre-market analysis video, I gave y'all a very specific warning about what we were looking at this morning, all right? I told y'all that if this reverse head and shoulders, which was on the 1 hour, right over here, let me just move this thing right over here. Yeah, on the 1 hour, if that thing did not hold, we will see this thing drop. And it definitely did drop. And shout out to all of you who were able to make some money in the top 3 stocks of this morning: Tesla, Nvidia, and Twitter. All of them tanked. So again, congratulations to y'all for those of y'all who were able to take advantage of that opportunity. Now the next question is, where is this thing going to go? All right, I drew this previous level of support right over here, and I honestly think that we may get there, but I'm gonna have to follow up on this one in the morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, the stock that all of y'all should be keeping your very close eye on is NEO. All right, and the reason why I want to talk about NEO is because I addressed this one in the past before. All right, all of my drawings are still on the charts. Right now, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good for all of you long-term investors who have very strong convictions about the company within the next 4 to 5 years, right? Again, this is not years, this is months, but you get the point. So it's in that zone right now. This is a very good buy zone. I think it could go lower tomorrow, and I would love to see this thing again follow this downtrend, open up slightly below $36, right? Just slightly below it, or even at that level before we see a ferocious bounce. And that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I'm ready for in regards to this stock. And that is why I'm keeping a very close eye on it. It's very oversold since the highs. A lot of stocks have been beaten down since the highs. Again, I think a very good dip buying opportunity is right around the corner. So just keep your eyes on that, all right? Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be addressing in this video, that stock is FUBU. All right, and FUBU, I told all of you this morning, I think it was this morning, or maybe it was the video from yesterday. Yeah, so I told y'all that I would not be buying FUBU until it gets to $28. And FUBU got to $27.40, and somebody was actually able to buy that dip and double their money. I saw that in the comment section. Congratulations to the person who doubled their money in this move. All right, way to buy the dip. Worst case scenario, I think it's going to do a double bottom at around $27 again, and then it's gonna consolidate for a bit before we see some money flood in here. All right, they had phenomenal earnings. This stock actually had legit good earnings. Their reaction was not what people expected, and it is kind of and also the market conditions, right? We're kind of in bearish territory at the moment, so it dragged the stock down a little bit lower. But right now, this is a phenomenal price for me to buy that thing. And I do think that it will stay in here for a while before continuing back up again. All right, so that's my very honest opinion on FUBU. Someone asked me to do a review on CCIV, and CCIV right now got below the accumulation zone. Again, if you were a long-term investor, this stuff right here doesn't phase you. You are a long-term investor in this company. Again, I'm just talking to y'all, for those of y'all who believe in the company for the next 3 to 5 years. It is showing a very strong hammer at the bottom. Hopefully we see a morning star all the way back up to $27. All right. Hopefully we might see that. I think we might see it if that dip bite is right around the corner. Again, I think it's there. We will see. We will see. I want to see the market just drop just a little bit before some money potentially floods in it. All right. But that is my very honest opinion for that one. Keep this one in the watch list. I think it can make a move back up again. Be very patient. Short-term investors, be very patient with this one. Long-term investors, dollar cost average. Um, the next one that we're going to be talking about in this video is GE. And GE so far, I drew this cup and handle pattern a while ago when we were talking about it at these levels, right around $11 or $12. All right, and it's been performing really well so far. There is a morning star right over here, followed by a continuation to the upside. Um, that level, that previous level of support, is currently breaking out right now. I think, I think that we may see a slight pullback towards $13, and then from there, I will have to evaluate to see exactly where it's gonna go. I think this is the moment where people start taking some money off the table and it just goes sideways. For those of you who are into this thing, again, if you're a long-term investor, then I'm sure you'll be buying the dips and holding for a long time. If you take a look at the weekly's been pretty beaten down and it's just trying to make a recovery back up again. And it looks like it has more room to go. Again, short-term investors, watch for the pullbacks. Long-term investors, again, y'all long-term investors. Y'all don't need me to tell you what to do as a long-term investors. But so far, it's uptrending very nicely and I am bullish on the stock. Now, the next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that one is WM. And for those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, I made a previous video on that one. The flag was there. The flag was perfect. It broke out perfectly 2 days ago. I even showed y'all the risks associated with trading the flag. And so far, this one is performing to perfection. I'm still holding this one. I'm still long on it. I like the way it's looking. And I like how strong the stock is in comparison with the overall market. While almost every other stock tanked, this one went the opposite way and kept rising. It held its gain. This stock is on steroids. Like, this is the stock that that a lot of long-term investors and people who value growth stocks love to have in their portfolio. Again, on this channel, we trade options. So if you take a look at the options, the 115 right here, 115 minus, let's do the opposite way. 125 minus 115 is 10 times 100 is equal to $1,000 in premium on each of those contracts. So there's a lot of money to be made on this play. So keep this one on your watch list for a continuation in here, all right? And also, if the market reverses, then that some money can trickle in here. It can boost this to get this there even faster. My thoughts and opinions are not changing about waste management. Now, the last stock that we will be talking about in this video, that stock is SOS. All right. And somebody mentioned that SOS was actually doing a number on them. Again, I made a video about SOS about how I wanted to see it at $9. All right. I may have said $10. It didn't quite get to $10, but you were not supposed to be too greedy on this one. A lot of you were up. A lot of you were supposed to take some money off the table over here. All right. And given the fact that it didn't perform very well, like, this was the spot to break even, especially when the whole market was tanking. And right now it's just not doing too well. All right. So anticipate a double bottom followed by some consolidation. It's just not looking too good right now. But I would have to like address this in the future to see exactly if there is more opportunities to be made on this one. But the money that was supposed to be made on it was right over here. All right. And that is my very honest opinion about this stock. That is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma in the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if you are new to the stock market, if you are interested in getting started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I'm going to see all of y'all in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.